Well, how's Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Monday, November 22nd, 2021, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. BTS took home the biggest award of the night, the Artist of the Year at the 49th Annual American Music Awards on Sunday. Ariana Grande, Drake, Olivia Rodrigo, Taylor Swift, and The Weeknd were also nominated for the award. BTS member RM spoke about how the group are just 7 boys from Korea who are united for their love of music. BTS closed out the show with the performance of their hit song Butter. Each member was dressed in a light yellow suit as a Butter logo was raised above the stage. Rodrigo won New Artist of the Year. The singer spoke about how songwriting is her favorite thing to do in the world. Becky G then won Favorite Female Latin Artist. Walker Hayes performed Fancy Like with Zoe Wees, and Zoe Wees performed Girls Like Us. New Kids on the Block and New Edition held a Battle of Boston contest where both boy bands took the stage to perform a number of their hit songs, including The Right Stuff by New Kids on the Block and Candy Girl by New Edition. The boy bands then joined forces for a duet. New Kids on the Block, before the Battle of Boston, gave New Edition props for laying down the groundwork for other boy bands such as themselves. The collective will be going on tour next year. Kane Brown paid homage to his hometown and then gave a special performance of his song One Mississippi at the Tennessee State University in front of a live crowd. Jennifer Lopez took the stage to perform On My Way, Marry Me. Lopez performed scenes from her upcoming romantic comedy, Marry Me, played on screen. Mickey Glutton sang All American. BTS earned Favorite Pop Song for Butter, and Megan Thee Stallion won Favorite Trending Song for Body. Cardi B won for Favorite Hip Hop Song for Up and gave a short speech before returning to hosting. The rapper sat down and placed the award on a table with Pasta as she introduced Italian band Manskin to perform their song Begging. Bad Bunny, Tani, and Julieta Vegas then went sci-fi for their performance of Lo Siento, BB. Vegas' face appeared digitally on a robotic-looking piano player while Bad Bunny performed from a unique platform that stood above the stage. Bad Bunny's white suit covered his eyes and made him resemble a futuristic cyclops. Carrie Underwood and Jason Aldean sang their song If I Didn't Love You on stage, outside stage with a full band. The country stars each spoke about their hometowns and why they are special to them before the performance. Tyler, the Creator, rapped his song Masa in front of a snow-covered house while wearing a jacket with shorts. He later got on a scooter and left the stage. Swift's Evermore took home the award for Favorite Pop Album. Swift, who was not at the AMAs, addressed fans virtually. Rodrigo gave a acoustic performance of Traitor. The singer wore a white dress and played her guitar in front of an open door that displayed stars on the other side. Rodrigo was then joined by an all-female band and continued singing Around a Bunch of Flowers. Coldplay and BTS joined forces to perform their collaborative song My Universe. This marked the first time Coldplay and BTS have performed live together. BTS won the award for Favorite Pop Duo or Group. South Korean boy band thanked their army of fans and mentioned how it took them years to reach the AMA stage. Machine Gun Kelly won Favorite Rock Artist and picked up the microphone stand to speak as if it was too short for him. Kelly said hilarious as he picked up the microphone stand. Kelly also said he was proof that rock stars are not dead. Silk Sonic, the group consisting of Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, kicked off the show with the performance of Smoking Out the Window. The duo wore red suits and gave an old-school style performance. Cardi B took the stage after walking down a red carpet amid fireworks and fire. She wore a black dress with a feathered headpiece. Cardi B mentioned all of the artists who will be performing and welcomed Billy Porter to the stage to present the night's first award for Favorite Latin Album. Bad Bunny won for El Último Tour del Mundo. The American Music Awards aired live from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. As he said, the Harley Fawn Defy Blux actor Delroy Lindo has signed on to star in the upcoming Blade reboot. The Hollywood Reporter said Lindo will appear alongside Marshall Ali, who was previously announced to play the titular half vampire, half human hero. Deadline.com said it's unclear who Lindo will play in the comic book adaptation. Playwright Stacey Elsie Kufor is writing it, and Mughal Mughali director Bassam Tariq is on board to direct. The project is expected to start shooting late this summer. The character of Blade first appeared in the comic book Tomb of Dracula number 10 in 1973. Wesley Snipes played him in a trilogy of New Line Cinema films from 1999 to 2004. Lindo's other credits include Beauty and the Beast, This Is Us, The Good Fight, Malcolm X, Crooklyn, Clockers, Get Shorty, The Cider House Rules, Gone in 60 Seconds, and Up. Guest host Simu Liu revealed in his Saturday Night Live monologue this weekend that he dressed as Spider-Man and worked at children's birthday parties 10 years ago before he got his first big break in the Marvel blockbuster Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings. The actor says parents would pay me to entertain their kids while they day drink. He also said, I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a 7-year-old while wearing a $30 Walmart Spider-Man suit, but it will break you. It will break your spirit, but it also lights a fire under me. Liu, who's Chinese-Canadian, joked he's got to be Marvel's first openly Chinese superhero in Shang-Chi by asking politely for the role. He recalled back in 2014, and this is a true story, I tweeted, "Hey Marvel, great job with Captain America and Thor. Now, how about an Asian superhero?" And I worked hard, and 5 years later, Marvel did make it its first Asian superhero movie. And after I got that part, I went online and tweeted, "Thanks for getting back to me." Liu also appeared in several XNL sketches, including a Fought game show in which he and fellow contestant Ego Naduim had to determine whether people were Republicans or Democrats based on ambiguous statements they made. Thompson played the fake game show host. Swati was the musical guest for this weekend's episode of SNL. The animated sci-fi series Arcane will return for a second season, Netflix and Riot Games announced. Season 1 stars Hailee Steinfeld, Ella Purnell, and Katie Lewing on board to reprise their voice roles. Arcane co-creators Christine Linke and Alex Yee said in a statement Saturday, "We're beyond happy about the positive response to Arcane's first season and are working hard with the creative wizards at Riot and Forchai to deliver our second installment. No other details about the projects were immediately disclosed." Arcane is based on League of Legends, a player online battle arena video game featuring different champions or characters with unique abilities. The show centers on the relationship between champion Vi, played by Steinfeld, and her sister Jinx, played by Purnell. Disney released a funny video Sunday showing the Muppets and Will Arnett making mistakes while filming their Halloween special, Muppets Haunted Mansion. The mini-movie was inspired by Disney's theme park beloved Haunted Mansion ride. It debuted on streaming service Disney Plus on October 8th and followed Gonzo and Pepe as they forego a traditional Muppets Halloween costume for the night in the spooky house where Gonzo's favorite magician disappeared 100 years earlier. Arnett plays their ghost host for the evening. The cast also includes Yvette Nicole Brown, Taraji P. Henson, John Stamos, and Darren Criss. This weekend's blooper reels shows Arnett, Gonzo, Bobo, Sweetums, and other hilariously scaring each other, forgetting their lines, laughing uncontrollably, breaking props, and generally looking confused. The cast is Saved by the and producers of Saved by the Bell said it existed to welcome Dustin Diamond in season 2, premiering Wednesday before he died February 1st. Diamond played Screech on the original series, and the Peacock revival depicts the same Bayside High School in 2021. Executive producer Franco Barrio told UPI in a Zoom interview, "We had said in season 1 that Screech and Kevin the Robot lived on the International Space Station. It was all versions of how they ended up at Bayside. What is their real relationship?" Diamond announced his cancer diagnosis in January. The first episode of season 2 featured a tribute to him in which Zach, played by Mark Paul Gosselaar, Slayer, played by Mary Lopez, Jesse, played by Elizabeth Berkley Lauren, Kelly, played by Tiffany Thiessen, and Lisa, played by Lark Voorhees, gathered at the diner, The Max, for a memorial. Lopez said, "We tried to celebrate him, but at the end of the day, it was very sad because he was far too young." Berkeley Lawrence said that the scene was the first time all the remaining Saved by the Bell cast members filmed together. Lopez and Berkeley Lauren are regulars in the Peacock revival, while Gosler, Thiessen, and Voorhees guest star in separate scenes during season one. Berkeley Lawrence said it was surreal and heartbreaking. We got through it. We just wanted to give it the love it deserved. In addition to Saved by the Bell's history, season two pays homage to Berkeley Laurence's career outside the series. In one episode, Jessie dresses like her showgirl's character and performs some of her signature moves. The 1995 drama about Las Vegas dancers took a critical drubbing when it was released and failed to make it in its budget at the box office. Showgirls has become a cult favorite since its release, and Berkeley said she's welcomed the chance to have the last word on the film. Berkeley Lawrence says you get to reclaim a certain narrative through humor. The original cast posed some problems for new Bayside High students. Mac Morris, played by Mitchell Hogg, is Zach and Kelly's son, but Zach invades his son's territory when he returns to Bayside as a substitute teacher. Hogg, 22, says it's a big shout to be under. All high school kids go through trying to figure out how you differentiate yourself from your parents. Season 2 picks up after the COVID-19 pandemic. The series premiere shows the Bayside students in a Zoom school before returning to their physical classrooms. Wakefield, who's 38, says, I've seen a lot of TV with people in masks and on Zoom, so I wanted to deal with it, but then get back to our show as quickly as we could. Season 1 already dealt with modern realities of schooling. Students from inner city Douglas High got transferred to Bayside, where they critiqued the wealth and privilege on display in Saved by the Bell. Douglas students, Aisha, played by Elisa Pascal Pena, Daisy, played by Heskira Velasquez, and Devante, played by Dexter Darden, taught the Bayside students that many high schoolers struggle without access to expensive technology like computers and tablets. Pascal Pena said season 2 shows that it takes more than a very special episode to make lasting change. She says, we've seen them creep into our old ways of being ignorant and having certain bias. It's fun that the Douglas character and the Bayside characters learn from each other and growing together. Devante begins to date a wealthy black student from Bayside. Their storyline illustrates differences within the black community. Darden says, at the end of the day, we still have black skin and we're still viewed differently because of the people who we are and the color that we have. We have a similar struggle if we all just drop the finances and drop the wealth. Daisy has a new love interest. A studious overachiever struggles with putting her studies on hold for romance. Velasquez says for her, fun is reading, getting work done, doing homework, and getting straight A's. She just is too stuck in her ways to allow herself to just explore and relax. So in summary, Summer Walker's Still Over It is the number one album in the United States this weekend. Coming in number 2 on the Billboard 200 charts today is Saturday is Alba's Voyage, followed by Drake's Certified Lover Boy number 3, Ed Sheeran's Equal at number 4, and Morgan Wallen's Dangerous, the double album, number 5. Right at the top tier are Doja Cat's Planet Her at number 6, Key Glock's Yellow Tape 2 at number 7, Olivia Rodrigo's Sour at number 8, Young Boy Never Broke Again's Cecilia Cantrell at number 9, and Lil Nas X Montero at number 10. And finally, the supernatural comedy Ghostbusters Afterlife is the number one movie in North America, earning $44 million in receipts this weekend. BoxOfficeMojo.com announced Sunday. Coming out at number 2 is Eternals with $10.8 million, followed by Clifford the Big Red Dog at number 3 with $8.1 million, King Richard at number 4 with $5.7 million, and Dune at number 5 with $3.1 million. Right at the top tier are Venom Let There Be Carnage at number 6 with $2.8 million, No Time to Die at number 7 with $2.7 million, The French Dispatch at number 8 with $970,000, Belfast at number 9 with $940,000, and Wrong Gone Wrong at number 10 with $890,000. Last weekend's top 10 movies grossed approximately $66 million, with Eternals leading the pack for a second frame. This weekend's highest ranking films raked in at about $80 million. And as your entertainment report for Monday, November 22nd, 2021, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Raymo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.